Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the game. You'll call for the
all right. Let's see. Man, I don't know. I don't even remember this squad.
First down here for the offense.
All right, let's see. What are we looking at? Let's see.
Takes a handoff. It's Rojas.
Oh, yeah. This one I got Rawls, too.
You go back over the history of this rivalry, and there's certainly been close games, but there have also been a large number of blowouts, and we had one last year for the Horns, David.
And I think as a Texas fan, you better understand that, because when you win big the year before, OU is going to come out with their hair on
go with a little bit of
ready to make a statement.
Some coaching suggestions right now.
The thing that impressed me so much about Texas was that they stepped up and brought their A game to the ballpark in the Red River rivalry, one of the biggest games of the year.
Get over the line, man.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Direct snap. It's a game of
hello world,
and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Here's the handoff. He
Dang.
breaks a tackle.
I couldn't even control him.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down,
That's this guy that had wear and tear. I was like, wait a minute, buddy.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Going to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Winner of this game dons the golden hat. But, you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the 3 of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL. We know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this
I
is
did a
something
secure
in the
clip
games
on that, too.
People run, you see they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the head forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right.
Cornerback was sitting on that nicely, too. I thought he might break on it.
The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Spins away.
Climb the ladder, baby. You.
Touchdown, Texas. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Bruh, I was about to be hot.
And the extra point is good, and it's
man, I was about to be hot.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
3 speed. Hold on one sec. I didn't check his roster. I just need to know if he got something OP out there. Got pretty good speed. Oh. No real running threat on quarterback, but he could get somewhere. Fullback. Okay, whole bunch of speed. And, got some takeoff. All right. Just needed to check for OP players. We'll go from there.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Went the other way. Come on, let it go. Cornerback's about to intercept that.
Knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections.
That had to be the wrong button.
Great job.
He wasn't nowhere close though.
Getting his mid on the football.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They'll try the left side. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Watch for the direct snap screen.
From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out
blocked by the cornerback. I was definitely going for that RPO.
About staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Move over. God dang it. Other way.
To the running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough.
Get him to that linebacker on the right to move right.
This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest.
Dang it. He tried to get down and get below that blocker.
They make the stop
to be in that lane.
Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Oh, shoot.
Fires it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first.
Now, why on 3 match did he not
One of the things that makes this guy so
cover
dangerous
that?
is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's right on target. And he'll run into the end zone.
Ran into 2 people.
Touchdown Sooner.
Everybody ran into each other.
Throw game getting working, getting the touchdown.
With all them
pass.
lines
This
crossing.
quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This pass
Man covering the halfback. Got boxed. And the wild thing is I was wanting to run Tampa too. I did inside leverage as well. They just ran into each other. One of them things, man. One of them things.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the Bearcat. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being
There's no room for that kind of stuff.
All of those things.
There's no room for it.
I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back and forth type game. So a lot to process and think about.
He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finally run out of bounds.
They are boxing my guys a lot better than I really would like to see them get boxed.
The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Fast motion from the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Rojas. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown!
Let's go, Sir Rojas. Captain Rojas.
They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by just 2 to USF. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive.
Why is my cover
plays.
2 chasing?
Finally able to make the stop. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense, because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So
my cover 2 literally shot across the field.
Sticks that make you play.
That's crazy.
5 more plays and just wear you out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just
Good screen. Good screen.
able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Good screen.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, I put him in a... That's on me. Linebacker's supposed to be right there. Linebacker was in a...
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown,
what you call it?
but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it again. Makes his connection. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
Oops, my bad, I was on mute.
It's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Come on, linebackers.
But not before he gets the 1st
Hold
down.
your spots.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fleming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Texas offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
What a nice run there. And I tell you, Texas has always been a place where there have been outstanding running backs. This guy is the next in line. He's got vision, he's got speed, he's got power. It always seems like it takes multiple defenders to bring him down. Huge weapon in this offense.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Rojas. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Delivers the contact.
Come on, stay in bounds, buddy.
Bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Double line. Somebody got
And that is
handled.
what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Gotta watch the RPOs, screens on this drive.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back.
Oh my God.
This is like too heavy.
Ran right past me.
He's at the 40.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
Running inside the
There we go. Leave us some grass to play.
Huge chunk of yardage.
Play
He's got it
defense.
just outside the 10 of the 11.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was
second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Makes the grab.
Oh.
Touchdown Sooners.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, and this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out.
Had it locked down, too.
And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
5 seconds left. Can we do something with that? And save it all for the offense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is
I don't know if he got out like that, so I didn't want to chance
every
it.
possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure
What
on you
bad
for sure
pass
to feel
is
like
that?
I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He looks that one in nicely. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
No clue if I'm going to be able to hit this one or not.
Waning seconds in the first half, and they'll try to tack on a three before they head to the locker room.
Oh, it's a...
And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash.
Yes, sir.
And this one splits the uprights.
That'll work.
Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half.
Boy, Truman's foot is
Here he comes
trash.
inside his own 5.
Hey,
Nice
buddy.
job
Don't let them start
executing all the
pinballing. You know they
assignments
come
as they put a
shooting up
stop
out of
to
there.
that return at the 22. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense
waiting on him to
that's
clear a
proven
little
that
bit more.
right now. They They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Firing to the right, complete. And he almost ran away from everybody.
Nothing but drags, man. Nothing but drags. They are not matching.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had
He ran straight. He might have been
guys that
climbing the
can play
ladder.
tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down, giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping
Come
it on
on,
the ground.
fellas. Hold him. Send him back.
Take this into the end zone, but hang on
Yes, sir.
just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Just plowing down the field. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Buddy. Can't be getting done like that, Iverson.
And another passing
No,
touchdown
Iverson.
for
Is he a
this
freshman?
Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball
Yes,
down
sir.
the
Got the
field
block I
and
wanted.
executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had
I
to
was going to have any speed demons.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Open
Oh,
a
wait.
drive
I
like
think I
that, it
actually
opens
do on
a
this game.
world of possibilities. 1st down from the
I think Tommy
43.
is the speed demon.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the 1st. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another day.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Rojas. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Longhorns! What a grab and go for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game.
Ran into the outside receiver and the DB just enough to give me that sneak by room.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by 13 to USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to go up top on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness.
There you go. Come on, D-line. What are you talking about?
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Woo.
He's looking to throw. Unloads it left.
Oh, come on. Couldn't get under it. He ain't catching.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
I should have bumped him.
Touchdown, Sooner. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this.
Safety should have been there. He's just not very fast, I see.
17 touchdowns in a season.
And I just want to play in this offense. If I'm a receiver across the country, I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
You call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls.
Who that was, but he came through clean.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year.
Those plays are always ridiculous to me. I seen them, but I was like, I don't know if I should throw it or not.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the running back.
Ah, man, I was hoping he got caught up where I could outrun him.
2nd and 9.
But at least I saw that he's taking the bait. I've been waiting on that all game. Linebacker played that nicely.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run it from the gun.
Dang it.
He's knocked
Should have
down
stayed
the
outside.
backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Got to at least get the majority of this 4-down territory here.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Wish I would have snapped it.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. Still over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be.
Oh, my God.
Fires into traffic.
What a horrible pass.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
What a horrible pass. Bro, it's 6. How are you going to throw a corner route behind him, bro? What the heck?
If I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Defense there to stop him.
Dang, I can't stand self sometimes, bro.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up.
Easy touchdown.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Now adjusting.
Thank you.
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the big tight end.
Gave it right back.
The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the
another bad pass. I wanted him to put that up high.
2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays with the balls in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Safety got back nice on that though.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you
Make
on
him
the
cut up.
sideline after a kick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here.
Make him get back to the other side.
You go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it.
Oh.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Come on.
This guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Running back searching for a
I
hole.
got picked up nice.
Still running at the 40. He's off to the races. The 20.
Give me at least a yard to play.
Out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll go with a direct snap. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will
Saw
be
that
over.
at the last second.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to barge in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about the true freshman, trusting him down near the goal line, down near the red
Hey,
area.
what you gonna do, buddy?
And listen, you know he wants to punch one in. Been talked about a lot, a high recruit. Everybody's singing his praises. He wants to get in that end zone and hear his name called one time.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Good defense, fellas.
Kevin.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 25 over Northwestern. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here.
Hoping he got bumped a little bit when he was pursuing. He didn't.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's so nice as a quarterback, you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and You know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Second down coming up. He wants to throw it again. He'll try to do it himself. And he
That was
gets
an
down
immediate
on the
flag.
slide.
What is
That's
that?
not the
Come
only thing
on.
down. There's a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy
Get set.
time. And
I
this
seen
one's
you
not
halfback.
working. He'll just
Couldn't get
throw it
set
away.
though.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wide
Good
out.
read.
And that is
I shouldn't have sent the
interception.
halfback.
Number 3 on the day.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is
I didn't even see him change back or switch back over there.
Season. Great job reading the QB's eyes, getting to the football.
Dang, that's on me.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt.
There you
Find
go.
those plays you know.
Make a
you
play,
can
defense.
You make sure you execute. You build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this
Oh,
thing
shoot.
away in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. My foot's low though.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they swarm him
It is
under.
on the side.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
Looking to
There's
move
the
the
RPO,
chains.
right?
They throw it complete to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big
Didn't
plays
read
in this
the
game so far.
right
They've
side
got
of it.
A lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here.
Oh, my
make a
outside
play,
guy
get a
hesitated
stop,
off the
and put their
run.
team in a position to win.
And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Get the tackle because
A
I got
most
blocked.
efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
It's 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock and continue to tick.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they
moving too much. Don't go for it.
And everyone on the same page here. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure you're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. The defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
That's trash.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage,
that was a different. I didn't realize what play out there.
So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
I should have threw that away.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, GG's.
This rivalry is always
that scramble blew it. I should have threw it away. Took my timeout out.
Oklahoma a little bit better, David.
Yeah, it's hard to handle.
I messed that one off at the end.
Red River rivalry. And Oklahoma did
that was on me.
Unbelievable job
Quarterback, man, though, I just don't like him, man. He ended up, would have been a touchdown through a pick, and I came back and bad throw on the next one, but it really wasn't a good placement then either. Threw a pick on that one.
Every single season, the Red River rivalry is just special.
So ended the game with 3 picks on the last drive.
It's all about Oklahoma today. Boomer, Sumer, and bragging rights for another whole year.
That's what kind of blew it.
And the spoils in this one, the Golden Hat, and Oklahoma will be wearing it. That's it for the latest edition of the Red River rivalry. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and our entire team.
All right, 6%, not bad. Not great, though. 3 interceptions, killed it. Got the run game working a little bit. Dre was eating. Didn't even, don't even know who that is, but he was eating. That's cool. Pacheco, the Napoli. Pacheco had 2 drops. Dre had a drop. That joker. Gave up 1 sack. That last one was killer. Man, big games by Kiernan, Pilates, Hocker. We got, what's that, 13 tackles for a loss. 1 sack. Who got the sack? Mingo. The safety tackle. Interception by Shaw. Briggs had 1 pass deflection, no fumbles forced, no defensive touches. Alrighty, 3-3. That sim loss basically took me out of it, to be honest with you. That one's not going to be able to, well, if I would have beat the last 2 opponents, I could have, that would have helped. But Baylor, then I got Texas Tech week 8, and then TCU. So we'll see how those go. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining.